The title of the fourth episode of Rings of Power Season 2 is Eldest. It is a reference to Tom Bombadil, who appears in this episode. He is one of the oldest beings in the world. The episode began showing Elrond and Galadriel preparing for the journey to Eregion. There is tension between the two. They start the journey and reach a bridge that has been destroyed. Galadriel thinks that this was done by Sauron to deviate their path to somewhere he desires. Elrond doesn't listen to Galadriel because he thinks that the ring is making her say all of this, and he decides to take a more dangerous path. The stranger meets a mysterious man named Tom Bombadil while searching for Nori and Poppy. But he is trapped inside an ant while trying to break its branch for making a staff. Meanwhile, Nori and Poppy find a community of halflings called Stewards. They tell the Stewards that they are looking for the stranger, and he is a wizard. The Stewards tie them up thinking that the stranger is the Dark Wizard. Tom Bombadil releases the stranger from the ant and tells him that he is one of the oldest beings in the world. The stranger understands that he has reached his destination because Tom is capable of teaching him to control his magic. He asks Tom to teach him. Tom says that he has already taught the Dark Wizard to control his magic, and he will also teach the stranger. The stranger and the Dark Wizard might be the two blue wizards. Galadriel, Elrond, and the other elves reach a forest which looks like it's been haunted. Barrow Wights attack them, and an elf gets killed. Then they somehow defeat the Barrow Wights. Galadriel thinks that Sauron has awakened the Barrow Wights. Eärendil finds out that Estrad is one of the Wild Men. He asks her to show the Wild Men's hideout where they hope they could find Theo. Estrad agrees to this, and Eärendil, Estrad, and Isildur leave Pelargir to find Theo. In the middle of the journey, Isildur and Eärendil are sucked into a mud pit inhabited by a big creature. Estrad helps to free them, thus earning back their trust. Meanwhile, Nori, Poppy, and the Stewards learn that the Harfoots are descended from a steward who left Run in search of the Suzit, a place of green hills that he dreamed could be the home of halflings. Eärendil, Estrad, and Isildur are confronted by two ants who captured Theo and the Wild Men in retribution for the Wild Men and orcs cutting down trees. Eärendil promises to protect the forest, and the ants free their prisoners. It seems like one of the Wild Men is Estrad's lover or husband. Meanwhile, Elrond and Galadriel find Adar's army. They are marching towards Eregion. Galadriel gives her ring to Elrond and tells him to return to Lindon to warn Gil-galad. She stays to hold off the orcs and is captured by Adar.